Best bites forever.
I'm just wondering what everybody is planning on doing with all of that leftover turkey that they're going to have. You know, besides like force feeding your family with every turkey recipe that you've ever thought of, this is what I'm going to do. So here's my leftover turkey. I probably have 3.5 to 4 pounds here. And these are just a little bit of mashed potatoes. I don't know, let's call it 2 or 3 cups. I'm going to use two separate bowls here. So there's one bowl and bowl two, of course. And I want to start off by chopping up some of my turkey. And what we're working on making here is a frozen pot pie. That way we can save it. So here I have probably 2 pounds of turkey, and I'm going to put the rest in the refrigerator for sandwiches because you got to have the leftover like turkey sandwiches, right? So this is a little bit of the leftover mashed potatoes. And I know you don't always have leftover mashed potatoes because some people get a little overzealous at Thanksgiving, and that's okay. You don't have to use the potatoes in this recipe, but I decided to go ahead and use them, and I'll talk about that in a few minutes. For now, I'm going to mix them with 2 eggs, and then I'm going to put them over here to the side. Once I have that done, I'm going back over here to my turkey bowl and I'm adding in 2 cans of soup. So one of these is cream of chicken and one of these is cream of mushroom. I know this is a super, super easy recipe, guys. You were cooking all day yesterday. Don't try to be a hero. All right. The next thing that I'm adding in here is 2 bags of frozen mixed vegetables. Of course, you can use any veggies that you would like, but I personally like this one. It has corn, carrots, peas, and green beans. I'm not a huge fan of lima beans in my pot pie. I don't know why. I think that they get a little bit kind of like soggy and weird when they're in there, but that's totally up to you. Put whatever veggies in there that you want. Mix this around really, really well until it looks something like this. Ta-da! So this is our filling. Super, super easy. Like I said, I know you were cooking all day yesterday. You don't need to be like, super parent or whatever. Okay, so these are those little tins that people get and they like cook bread for their neighbor or whatever at Christmas time. Other people, not so much me because I have kids and I don't have that kind of time on my hands. But if you do, awesome for you. If you don't, you can make this turkey pot pie. Anyway, I sprayed the inside of these with a little bit of cooking spray, like Pam or whatever you happen to like to use, and I'm just putting some of that filling in there and spreading it nice and flat. Once I get those all nice and flat and lined up like little soldiers, I'm going to put some of my mashed potato mixture on them. You absolutely do not have to have this mashed potato mixture on top, but it does help with the crust browning because it kind of keeps the moisture from the turkey mixture from mixing with the dough mixture, and it just makes it a little bit easier to brown. Totally don't need it though, keep that in mind. I'm going to spread a nice little layer though on top of each of my pot pies, and this is what they're going to look like. And now I'm going to move on to my pie crust. This is a ready-made pie crust. You can buy these frozen, and I think that I got the Pillsbury brand. I don't really know for sure, but whatever it was, I'm just kind of cutting it using my pan as a guide. You can bust out your ruler or whatever if you really feel like it, but I didn't, and I'm not really worried either about having like the little bottom scraps and all of that kind of stuff. I just kind of want to get this done so I can go like chill on the couch and be done for the day because I am tired and I was cooking all day yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these couple more little pieces out, and then they are going to go directly on top of my mashed potatoes. I'm just going to tuck them in a little bit nice and neat. And this actually ends up looking really, really nice. And it's one of my family's favorite things. And as I was making these, they were like, "You're not going to freeze all those, are you, Mom?" Of course not, guys. We can bake some tonight. So cut a couple little vent holes in there, and then just to make it pretty and give it a little bit of shine, we're going to brush it with an egg wash. All I have in my little bowl here is just 1 egg. I mixed it up, kind of beat it up, used my pastry brush and wiped that across there. I'm going to cover this up with foil. So if you're freezing it, put this in the freezer. You're going to cook it at 375 for 30 minutes and then take the foil off until it looks beautiful and golden like this. Or you can stick it directly into the oven at 375 until it looks beautiful and golden like this. Give it a little bit of a taste test, and you know that it's delicious because why wouldn't it be? So, so good. Enjoy, guys. Hi again, everyone. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a thumbs up or a like or whatever you want to call it. Also share it with all of your friends because sharing is caring. And if you're not already a subscriber, please go ahead and click on the subscribe button and be a subscriber now, because you don't want to miss any of the upcoming awesomeness that's coming, because it's awesomeness. And you can find me on my other social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and bestbitesforever.com, which is my blog. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Happy cooking, everyone.
bestbitesforever.com